honestly, to be honest, to be very honest, and honest,
she's being honest.
To be
honest. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case it's your first time here, hi, my name is Sandy Joan and welcome to the
Sandy Gang.
Hey,
Sandy Gang.
Hey, I love when I find people would say, she was like, what are you talking about? She's looking cute. I brought her back. She was so cute. You guys were like, bring her back. The cute one is back. Introduce yourself.
Ooh. Hey guys, I'm Sharon, also known as previously Sharon.
Or Shaz.
Or Shaz.
Depends on who's asking.
Yeah, depends. Actually,
or Boo, if you're her actual babe. Otherwise, it's Sharon to you, okay? So we decided to do this again because, as in, we don't have a choice. Like, we create magic together. And as you may or may not have noticed, we're back at Jonathan Okello's studios. Yes. Henry, say hi. Henry is over there doing the magic happen. I believe he's linked in the description bar. And Odera visuals, it will play on the screen to decide when
editing
so,
queen.
Holla at him, pictures, videos, or just good vibes.
Yes.
So today we are going to talk about, I was inspired by Mariam Musa. If you guys don't know Nella Rose, do you know Nella Rose? She's a UK vlogger. Have you seen this clip for, are you not embarrassed? Because this is embarrassing. Have you seen it?
No.
I'm going to add it to this.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
But she is the bomb diggity, so she introduced me to Mariam Musa, and they did an episode called The Things They Hate About Influencers and Influencing. So we're borrowing from that, and we're going to talk about the things we hate about content creators or content creating, because we're both the digital content creators. Man, do you understand or should I? Because this will be a 90-minute episode.
We're
trying to make it short.
Take it away.
So I'm going to talk about 5 of each. So the first one, for things we hate about content creators. For me, it's acting brand new once they blow up, or being antisocial once they blow up.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Like, that's one thing I've always like prayed to God and told him, yo, let me not change. Let me be approachable.
Money will change you.
Like, even when I get rich and all, like,
and it's coming.
I want to be approachable. I want to be someone people can talk to and say, oh my God, hi, we like you.
And you take a picture with them and you
move on with their lives. Hey, but some of you.
For me, it's even specific to people I know personally who are in my life and were my friends and were all, oh, we're going to do this collab. And then they blew up because, you know, the algorithm gods decided to favor them before me. And now I'm just eating blue ticks now, cool blue ticks.
Are you serious?
This acting brand new, I don't know where it comes from. I understand that your life changes and your lifestyle changes. But if you haven't had beef, I don't see why you're going to act brand new.
You were just fake.
Stop it. So you didn't like me from the get.
Yeah, you didn't like me. You just felt like we can do a collab and we can get something out of each other. But
now
you blew up,
you're the one who's gonna add value. You're like,
honey, I'm not giving you my followers. I'm not giving you my subscribers.
And you see, you don't lose anything. It's not like they unsubscribe from you to come subscribe to me.
Yeah.
So share, man.
Like, everyone has their own audience.
I know. Yeah, and if they can like you and like me. So I always find that really sus. It's very suspicious. If you're doing it, stop it. Number 2, inauthentic content. when you can tell that the content is only for the bag. Like they just did it because it was a paid partnership, it's an ad, but it's not something they care about.
Yeah.
So sometimes like you'll see, I get it, you can promote different brands. I'm not saying, definitely secure your bag. Don't say Sandy said don't follow content. Secure your bag, but it needs to seem authentic. Like, it's like me now, I'm promoting like a beard brand. I don't have a beard. Like, how will I do it? I can't even use the product.
But I also blame the industry itself, because you'll find that people who are shouting a lot about a certain brand, but just because you don't have the following and you're not getting the likes they want, they will not work with you.
Oh, because you're a micro influencer.
Because you're like me, a macro.
Both of us under 10K, so
Honey,
we are both micro.
You're darling. I ain't nowhere yet.
Follow us on Instagram if you aren't, to create bomb content.
Yes,
we just haven't been discovered.
Yeah, so I feel like, if you're gonna go for somebody just because of the numbers, and I've seen it also with influencers currently, like in the country.
Yeah.
Yes, they will take the good and they'll be like, what, I don't even like this. I prefer this. I'm like, hey, y'all have the audacity to say you don't like
Beyonce.
me. I'd be like, hey, yeah, I like this. I love this. And I will sing those praises.
I get it.
But it's difficult, Sandy. Like,
it is. I know it's a thin line, but I always follow. Like I'll buy something because someone said it and I felt like they were being authentic.
Honest,
so if you're creating content and you're going to be inauthentic about it, maybe just don't do it.
Yeah.
Align yourself with brands then that you actually care about, so that, because me, I can tell when someone is BSing me.
Yeah.
You can just be, oh my God, I'm promoting this content, selling a notebook, go buy it, hashtag notebook, hashtag ad. Be more authentic and be more intentional about creating content that you actually care about.
For sure.
Number 3, unresponsive to inquiries.
Oh God.
Why did you partner with that brand if when I ask you how I can get it or about your code, you're red? You know how Instagram is a betrayer?
Red, baby.
Like,
You just started to say they are red. I'm like,
And I know it may be easier for me to respond to all of you because I am such a small content creator and a small influencer.
Really?
But like for real,
No.
you can't tell me you don't have time to respond when this is a sponsored post and I'm asking you something about that and I want to buy it. Now you're not going to respond.
Me by day, I unfollow such people and you're just being rude. Like there's no way.
Like I'm better than you.
Yeah, I'm better than you. Like go deal with other
People who are over there with your 10 followers,
100 followers. Like honestly, to be honest, to be very honest, and honest,
she's being honest.
To be
honestly,
it's very annoying.
It is.
Like I see Amina Abdirabar, she replies to every comment on her.
Do you know
comment
how hard that is with her following? So who are you?
And she has such a big following. That tells you a lot about a person,
She cares about her community.
Hey, some of you, we can't even DM you. Like, hey.
Don't DM me asking. Some people actually tell you to not DM them, but you're the one promoting this brand. Where else am I going to get this information?
Message cannot message. I'm like, Jesus, what level of...
Well,
I
just respond. You won't die. Fourth, the ones who say,
easy steps to ... or budget friendly.
But then they're still taking a private jet to Dubai. Which budget? Whose budget? Me, it's not. Please don't lie.
Someone who has said budget friendly?
Yeah, some people are like, no, some people will be like, of course I'm exaggerating, but some people will be like, budget friendly trip to this and this place. But when you see,
and then they don't give the actual cost.
Yeah,
they
and when you check out, you're like,
you're living the life.
Budget?
Which
then they're like living on a budget. You travel on a budget.
We are
not on the same budget.
It's okay. If someone else is financing, you don't have to make it look like it's a budget, and so that we believe it.
And that's on
okay?
I get it. Not everyone's content is for everyone. There's people who create, like, it's just a luxury brand. But just claim your content. Say this is luxury brand and that's it. Don't tell us it's budget friendly or it's for the people, it's for the Watus. It's not for the Watus. Me as a Watu, I cannot afford this budget.
And then you say it's budget friendly and you use like 50K.
Or like easy steps to attaining which hairstyle. Then they put 94 products. Easy wear.
Leave me alone.
Honest.
Just leave me alone. I don't want.
No. You don't want to be a part of it?
No.
And the last one for me, and this one actually grates at me. So, and if it's you I'm talking to, I hope you're listening. Copying content. Plagiarizing other content creators' content without giving them credit. God, Why?
Should I
Just
give you
why?
water? Do you need water?
I need it. Just cool me down because I don't get it. I understand that you can get inspired by someone else's work.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But then give them credit. I've seen people actually copy pasting someone's picture, the way they've posed, all the way down to their caption. But because they have a bigger following, people will see that one more than this one. But if you check the dates,
All the way to the caption.
all the way to the caption.
Shamelessly.
I've seen people stealing someone's YouTube episode just the way it is, and even the points and even the editing. Someone has done it to me repeatedly, and I'm just
Allah.
like, why? And you're not gonna. You can say, like me, I've
First of all,
said,
what?
I've drawn inspiration from
From
Mariam,
so and so, yeah.
and I'm going to leave her linked so you can watch her original content, and that's okay. Even with like photographers, being a creative, you can't really claim something as your own. Photographers, videographers, everyone has
they're
an
all-
aesthetic, but you
yeah.
might borrow from someone else. Give them credit. Why are
Very
you
true.
stealing? Because my sister was telling me, if you stop creating, some people will close their YouTube channels because they put up an episode, the next week they put up something very related. I'm like, is it a coincidence 6 times in a row?
No. Oh, 6 times.
Stop it. Stop it. It's
Being
you I'm talking
shameless.
to.
How do you steal content? Like, of all things, you want to steal content. I think when we did the episode on motherhood and the mean things that we have been
You've
told,
been told as mothers.
acha nikwambie, a week after that, there was a whole storm on Instagram about it. I'm like, Allah,
You're setting trends.
what's happening? Like,
Give credit. This was like I saw this on Sharz's channel.
I saw Shaz talking about this, or someone tagged me on
And I'd
so
like
and
to
so
explore it
post.
further.
And I'd like, cause
That's it.
first of all, we have very different sets of audience. So whatever your audience will say is not necessarily the same as what my audience will say.
And there's
Just
space online
give
for all of us,
credit.
imagine. Give credit, you won't die. Just, if in college you could write a paper and write references, if you're going to take someone's ideas, just reference them in the link in description. It's
Take
that
me to
simple.
school. Take me back to school.
Thank you. Okay, now I want us to talk about the things we hate about content creating, because we're also content creators.
God.
For me, it's the first one is trying to stay original while people prefer trends and clickbaity stuff.
Yeah.
So when you started, you had your why. You're like, myself as Shaz, I want to create this type of content. Sometimes you feel like it's not getting mileage because maybe people prefer something that's more trendy at the time, or like a TikTok dance that maybe you're not doing, or talking about topics that you're not comfortable
Very
talking
true.
about. So what do? Do you stay true to yourself, or do you be like, okay, let me just?
No, honestly, I usually shoot what I want.
Yeah.
It does not matter what everyone else is doing, because first of all, I need to be authentic about it. Like, I need to feel
to
that
what you're
content. If I don't feel it, I'm not posting it. No.
That's on
Thank you.
period.
I'm not doing
I
it.
talked about 24 things I've learned in 24 months on YouTube. I'm going to link it in the iCard. Check that out. We talk about being authentic all the time, but
Yeah.
are you being authentic? Like she said, she's not going to like be wishy-washy about it. Because I know sometimes you look at your growth and you're like, I'm not growing as fast as person X. But if you look at what person X is doing, is that something you want to be associated to your brand?
Listen, if you're... Please go watch that video, because the video of the 24 things,
Yeah.
I watched it.
It was speaking to you.
Like, you were just speaking to me. I was like, yes,
Yes,
Lord, yes,
preach,
Jesus,
preach.
Because I asked myself the why, and I was like, why? I was just bored, like, I was like, people have been telling me to start this, so why not? But, like, it really got me thinking a lot, by the way. So I was like, so what is my niche?
Yeah.
What am I good at? What do people want to hear from me? So, like, I have to be true to that calling, or
Yes.
that particular
The
type
deeper
of
meaning
the deeper
of why
meaning
you're-
of why I have a channel.
Yeah.
And if I can't do that,
What's even the point of the channel?
let me just go home.
Another, having to rethink and double check everything you post, react to, or comment on because it might be too polarizing.
That was the first thing that came to my mind when you said what
Yeah.
what we
What you
hate
hate
about
about me.
content creation. I judge myself so harshly.
Imposter syndrome, yeah, it is.
I'm that one person, like, everyone will see something I've done and like, oh my
this
God,
is
that's
so
great.
dope.
I'm
Yeah,
like, no, I think my mouth was facing this side.
I
my
know,
eye was
you're
looking
more
the other
critical on
side.
yourself.
I judge myself so harshly. I have deleted a footage as I don't even know, as early as yesterday. I shot a whole makeup tutorial.
And then now you don't like it looking
I
back.
looked at it. First of all, I was
You
shooting
shouldn't have deleted it.
I
You
was
should have sat
shooting-
on it and decide later.
I shot it on my phone. Apparently, I was looking at.
Oh, you want in frame?
I was looking at one side the whole time. I wasn't looking at you people. I was looking at the other side.
Yeah,
only
like,
for me
no.
to be like, I spent a whole afternoon just doing this, and I
Because
can't
if
even
makeup
post
takes you an
it.
hour and a half, makeup while filming takes double that time. So
Yeah.
at least 3 hours.
3 hours, yeah. And we judge
And now you can't
ourselves
post
so
it.
harshly.
Yeah.
Like me, you can't tell me anything about my work. I'm sorry. Like
You've already judged yourself
beaten
before.
myself about it. To
So
the point.
your beating doesn't matter.
Whatever you're coming to tell me, I've told myself
Keep it
10
yourself,
times
thank you very
in my
much.
head. Thank you. Like, deuces, I'm good. Like, if I decided to post it,
Uh-huh.
I really don't give a damn. Like, whatever you say,
So,
utaongea tu utalala.
and to piggyback on our own idea as well, I feel
Yeah.
like as a content creator, you feel like people are scrutinizing you more.
Yeah.
So maybe there's some tea on the timeline or whatever, but you can't really comment on it with your page.
Because
Because you'll blow up in 2 months and someone will screenshot and be like, but you said this.
The number
So-
of times I have typed and like
And then
delete.
backspace
I was
and
like,
then
you know
type
what?
again, 'cause-
Me, I don't even type again. I'm like, you know
That's
what?
it.
That's it. I might blow up and this might come back. And then people are
You
not
can't even
so
have an
forgiving.
opinion. People are not forgiving at all. Not even
Aren't
so.
we allowed to change? Like, tell us down below. Like, have you ever said something before
And now you think differently.
and now you feel differently about it? Like, why aren't
It's
people
like you're not
to
allowed.
change?
Yeah.
Allah.
I'm like, see, we've grown. Amma, what was the
Yeah,
point?
we
People are always on the
grow.
tail. Oh my gosh, relearn, unlearn, da da da. Then when you unlearn, they come
Then
for you
they
and they're
come
like,
for
is this you?
They're
This
like,
you?
weren't you there? Shut
So
up, my
that,
friend.
and I've noticed so many of my friends, they get to the 10K mark and they start a private account. And I'm so lazy. Like, I'm too lazy to have a separate account. I'm already running too
Wait,
much.
they start a private account.
Yeah, now they can talk the way they want. So they only have like 200 followers, like their close friends who won't judge them. It's almost like a close friends account.
Yeah.
Where now they can share those memes that are
They
like
can
borderline
say,
dark.
eh.
Yeah, they can talk about tea for other influencers and other content without being judged. And me, I can't do that. So I'll just be the authentic who I am. And I know you guys will come for me, but we'll just fight and then it'll be over.
It will be over. You remember when I asked people, like, how do they feel about having a pseudo account?
Yes.
And like people I really respect came to my inbox. They're
They're
like,
like,
yo,
what?
it's okay. Because they feel like if they post particular memes or things, they'll be
They'll be
judged.
judged for it.
But to be honest, I feel that, do you know the number of times I have withheld myself from saying and posting, nonsense?
Yeah, you share it then you're like, hey,
Because I'm like, wow.
How will this be construed?
Like, people will start judging me. But I'm working on it. I'm about to get to a dangerously shameless part of my life where
you
I
can't
don't
be
care.
bothered.
Like,
and
I'm
that's
not
why we
bothered.
say it's really important to be authentic, because if you're authentically who you are, then what you post is something you can stand behind.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, be
Like, you
authentic.
can call me at an internet and be like, yeah.
Yeah, I still
said
stand by it.
Yeah.
I said it, and what? Come
So,
beat me.
come
I'm at
beat
my
me.
house. Here's a pin.
Find
All
us
right.
here.
Another. Find us at Jonathan Okello Studio.
Yeah.
Hashtag Odera Visuals. Getting unsolicited advice from internet strangers, internet dietitians, internet accountants, and internet makeup artists. This one's another one for my soul. Let me start with makeup artists because that's the one came for me. So you guys don't know I don't put on my makeup myself.
Yeah.
Hashtag Nasha on the beat. So in January, the first week of January, I was learning how to wear makeup. I was so proud of myself. I was learning. Back I'm putting lashes. I'm like, oh baby, we did this in 5 days. Someone was already come. You know, you should draw the eyeliner and you should put tape so that it's straight because it's triggering me how it looks and I don't like your I was like, Sharon, follow me.
Is it your face?
Must you be here?
Is it your face?
Right?
Whoever you are, is it your face?
And she's not a makeup artist, like a professional herself.
Oh,
she's better than me, obviously, because she's been doing it for a while. But I was just like, so I just told her, I appreciate your concern, but either you wait for me to get better at this makeup game, or you unfollow me right now, because I'm not going to be a perfect makeup artist tomorrow.
Like, what's wrong
It will
with
take
people?
a while.
Like, eyeliner would bother you that much?
Makeup artist. If you're not my makeup artist, don't tell me how to do my makeup. Thank you very much.
And that's on period.
Internet dietitians. Oh, you shouldn't eat this food. The food is so fatty. Are you my nutritionist? People come. There's a girl I really like. She's called Kate Kendi. She's a vlogger. Oh my god, her vlogs. When I grow up, I'll edit like her.
Oh
Kate,
God,
if you're watching this, I want to edit like you.
I need to find out who these people are.
People come for her and they're like, oh my gosh, you're eating so much fat. Did she employ you to be her nutritionist?
Is she eating your
Are
money?
you are you her trainer? Is it your body?
Nala kwako. You anakula kwako.
Internet accountants. Oh my gosh, me, I can't pay rent in a house like that. I'd rather first buy a house. Me, I can't buy a car when I'm living in a rental.
People still do that.
I know. Who asked you? If it's unsolicited, please don't come and tell.
I think
if
those
someone
are jealous
doesn't,
people.
Yeah, if people don't specifically ask you, oh, I would like to start a saving, give me advice. Don't give anyone unsolicited advice. Nobody asked you.
My friend,
Thank you
eat
so
those
much.
fries. Like, your life
Eat them.
depends
Yeah,
on
it's yours and
it.
it's your money. Then making assumptions about me based on my feed. Like they've just assumed.
Me, people assume a lot about me. Actually,
I saw there's a time you were online
Yeah.
and I was on it and someone was asking you about your nails and how do you even take care of your
of my baby.
I was like, did we have is it your uterus? Is it your child? Go away.
Like, has my son ever come to you like,
Oh my gosh, my mom is
poking.
Please. And then, like, it's such a personal thing to ask someone you don't know. This is an internet stranger, you're asking them how they... Because I've seen even someone being asked how they wipe their ass because of their nini.
Yeah, I've had that question a lot.
People are rude. Like, where do you get the audacity? Is it on sale for you to just grab the audacity and come? The hell? I don't know why people do that. Even assumptions like you'll post something. Like, there's a time... I'm a model as well.
Yeah.
So there's a time I did a bridal shoot with my nephew. My nephew also happens to be a model. Hey, people
found it
flagged
so
the comments.
weird.
And with now they're tagging my current partner and they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she left you. I'm like, first of all, it's a photo
you can't
shoot.
believe she left.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you've moved. And then if it wasn't a photo shoot, can you imagine if it wasn't a photo shoot and this is my real new partner? Then it's my wedding pictures and you're coming to tag my now ex to tell. Like, sometimes don't make assumptions because the feed is 10% of our lives. We are content creators, yes, but we only give you a snippet, highlights of our life.
Yeah, we don't give you everything.
Don't think that now you know us because you've seen this 10% of what our life is. It don't work like that, baby. It's just a highlight reel.
Which reminds me, do you remember we had this conversation about when you told me I had really great shots from the Lake Elementaita vacation and I had like good swim shots.
Yeah, I've posted. I'm Gelala by the way.
So when I talked to my husband about it and he was like, okay, so post this picture happy. I'm like on my timeline, like, duh.
I'm looking pen.
Like I'm looking good. My
Yeah.
body snatched. Like, Jonathan O'Kello did that thing. Then he's like, people won't think you're posting nudes for likes.
Sorry, Henry. It's not.
First
It's not nudes.
First
like
of all,
she's dressed, and then it's not. Is it for likes?
I don't know if I should say this. But this might sit vibaya with some people. I don't even check. You know when like people like your post.
You don't check who has
I don't
liked.
check. Like it doesn't bother
You
me
posted
like that.
for you. It's on your timeline. You like how you look,
And I
you
think
like the
that's
content.
something I had to
Overcome.
listen. I do it for me. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how you feel about what I've posted.
Yeah.
I looked at it. I said, "This is it," and I'm posting it. So, however, whatever you feel about it, you can
That's
take
your
it.
own business.
Can take it to the loo and flash
don't
it down the
care.
toilet because I don't care.
I remember there's a time I posted a bikini picture, and there's a time I was in partnership with Forever Trendy for a while.
Yeah.
Then
Oh my
someone
God,
was
you're
like, "Does your
looking so
mom know you
gorgeous."
post these pictures?" And I'm like, "Yes, my mom actually selected the pictures."
Hey, but your
Me, I
mom
sit down
is
with her and
the
I'm like,
mom.
"Which one am I looking the most pain
Your
in?"
mom is the mom.
So
Mommy,
mind
we
your
love
business
you.
and mind your mother. Mom, are you receiving all this love? Wow. You mind your mother. Me, my mother is okay with me posting. Don't make assumptions of who people are and what on based off of what they post. Just because I'm posting swimwear doesn't mean I'm this type of girl. And even if this type of girl doesn't sit right with you, why are you even talking about
It's your own
it?
problem.
You want people to swim in what? People swim in swimsuits. So I'm going to post
swim
the
Nadera.
picture. Hey, don't
Allah.
lie. No, please. Don't make assumptions based on what people post. And finally, the thing I dislike the most about content creating. Late checks. Following up on payments.
She's getting paid.
Oh my God,
See
cheap
there.
clients. Oh my gosh, all of that just for a reel. Just for a reel. So then you do it. If it's that easy to do. Do you know how long it takes for me to sit down, come up with a script, make sure I'm doing everything that I want to do, edit? Because me, I sit down and tell people, let me even put this notebook away.
Give me that notebook so that I show
Final
them.
Cut Pro.
So that I show them.
They'll see my
You have
secrets.
everything written. Sally has
Final
everything
Cut Pro
written.
is 30 G's a year. MacBook ni 140,000. My microphone is 10 G's. My camera is 70. These are the things, just the equipment I need. Makeup, face beat by Nasha will cost me 3,500 shillings. I will do my hair. I will do my nails. I will wear a cute dress which says Rudia because the internet strangers will come and be like,
Apparently,
"Kwani kwa nguo
mtanatusha
moja?"
yona. Ili
Then you do
episode
all
ya
that
kitambo.
to edit a reel. Then you're telling me, oh, you're charging all that for a reel. Ring like me 20,000. I forgot. Like, so when you think about it's someone's job, just because we're not sitting in an office from 8 to 5 doesn't mean it needs to be disrespected.
Yeah.
If you owe someone money and you told them 30 days after the content goes up or after invoicing, just pay them. Why every day? Oh my gosh, password to my last email. Are we 12
As per
years
my
old?
last
As per
email.
my last email. I hope this finds you well. It does not. What would find me well is my check. Send it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Tell them to bring me my money.
It's so annoying. Like I worked, when I was working it was kumbaya. Now says Amalipo, it's like the hell?
Guys, you guys just see either 30 minutes of this or 4 seconds or 15 seconds or 30 seconds. Whatever goes into that 15 seconds or 30 seconds.
There's a time I think I shot a transition. The transition wasn't doing what I wanted it to. I think I shot like 40 times the same thing, just moving my hand past the screen.
Same thing.
Because I wanted to be seamless, so that when my hand is done, my makeup is now done. But now you guys are just like, oh, okay, double tap. It's hard work. If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Very
if it was
true.
easy, the client would do it themselves instead of employing me to do it. So,
Actually, funny thing, like the people who you see with like perfect transitions, I have come to learn that they have videographers who do those transitions for them. So for us,
and even the videographer learned edit. They didn't just wake up and
wake up and
edit, and they
I
have
can
to be
edit.
paid. So you pay the content creator so they can pay their videographer. Capiche?
I hate the fact that people think this thing is easy.
It isn't. Like, it beats us up every day, and we come back means we're passionate about it. So
And when we come here, we have to talk like we're excited.
yeah, and no one cares. Like
no
when I
one
was doing
cares.
Vlogmas, oh my god,
Hey, but
vlogging
really,
every day. Sometimes you wake up
every
and you don't want to pick up a camera and talk, but it's like, okay, I have to put
But
up
then
content.
niliangalia, I was like, Sandy, what? This
I
would
paused.
never be me. Never, not even in 10 years.
So you just put all your problems somewhere aside
And you're like,
then
I have to
vlog.
show up.
Yeah. So respect your content creators. Is there anything you think we've left out? Anything you don't like? Maybe editing. I know you
I
you
don't like
like
editing. Oh my god! Like before
it's
this
not
video
fun.
started,
People who like editing are weirdos. High
Sandy
entry.
was just telling me, "Yo, you learn how to edit." I'm like, I
don't
know.
like-
I just want to find
It's
the
hard
footage.
work. It is hard work.
It is so much work, and you edit on the computer. I edit on my phone. And she's saying once I realize how to edit on the computer, I'll never use my phone. But it's a lot of work. Like it's scale because we're grabbing this from the bottom. Like all this costs money. Yes, we tell people start with what you have. But people
But you
don't
still have to build
understand-
up, yeah.
People don't understand the work, the investment that goes into this. So the next time you see a content creator doing something, like just appreciate them because it is more difficult than the job you're doing. And I'll not even mince my words about it.
It is. It's hard work. So
Yeah.
respect creators. If you can like something, share something, save something. Because I
Imagine, please
assume
just do-
if you're following someone, you relate to their content, right?
Yeah.
You're not just there for kiki and to see when they fail.
Yeah.
So if you're following them, it's because you relate with their content. So just engage their content so that they can have good insights and secure the bag.
Like
Okay,
it will
baby?
not cost you nothing.
Thank you so much for watching this video. She's gonna do the sign out and tell you what to do before you leave.
Yo, before you leave this video,
the
please
vibes
make
for me.
sure you like it.
Uh-huh.
You hit that subscription bell, right?
It's here.
Down here.
I was like, where is this?
Hit that subscription bell. Make sure you
Free.
comment, you like, you
Share
share.
with someone who might enjoy.
Like, yo, just do the most because, girl, we need it.
And the moment you finish watching this, go to Sharon's channel because we did a bomb thing over there as well.
Yay! We
Thank
got
you
amazing
for
content coming up.
watching.
Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Bye.